Let's do it. First, we like to have some fun. So what we're going to do here, we're going to try some monkey hangs from the bar. John's going to jump up. He's going to hang with 2 hands, then he's going to transfer the weight over to 1 hand. He's building strength and switch to the other hand. He's building body awareness. Good. And some confidence on the bar. And let's turn around. See if he can turn around on the bar. He turns around. And back the other way. You could walk around, one to the other, back and forth. Body confidence, strength, and awareness on that bar. And that's what we're looking for there. You can jump on down. Thank you. The next thing we want to do, we've already built that strength, body confidence, awareness over there. Now we want to start building the strength in the shoulder girdle. So we're going to work the dead hang pull-up from both the knees and the toes. John's going to position himself underneath this bar. His knees are on the ground. And what he's going to do is use his arms as much as he can, pulling up with his arms, chin over the bar, and coming down. You can see that if he needs to, he could even tuck his toes underneath, and now he could use his toes a little to drive up and over the bar. Next thing we're going to do, we have to build that. In your level 1, we talk about that midline stability and keeping this whole thing tight. This musculature from here to here is what we're going to build. And by that, we do this fun skill on the ground. Almost we could make it into a game. John, if you could just lay down onto the ground. What we have here, and actually roll onto your back first. And this would almost be like he's hanging on the bar. So his hands are up on the bar. I'd like you to lock down your midsection, tighten your midsection down. Good. So you see that's how he should be hanging from the bar. Relax for a second, John. You can see if he's loose, I could actually send my arm underneath his body, right? Now if you tighten up, good. That's how we should look on the pull-up bar. And John, if you could just roll over into a Superman position and roll back into hollow. He's showing he has core control. He's established the musculature in this part of the body in order to get on to the next step of starting to kip with the pull-up and relax. Thank you. Now what we're going to do is start gaining that velocity, that momentum that's driving from the hip and transferring up over. John, show us how it's done. Transfers through, drives through, and pulls up. Good. And relax. So starting to build the kip, but not yet from a hanging position. The body's still supported from the ground. Let's jump back into your groups and let's give this a try. Next step, guys, you see what we just created here. If you are fortunate enough in your gym, you have parallel bars. If you're not fortunate enough to have parallel bars, this is easy to make. You saw how quickly we made it. Wrapped the bands around, and all we did was slide these 2 squat racks together. Now, on a horizontal plane, we are going to learn to kip with the legs and make the legs work before the shoulders work, right? You don't want to see him pulling early with the arm, right? Core to extremity, we want the core working. We want these stronger, higher force muscles working first. So what John's going to do is jump his feet up here. He's going to put his knees over this, and now he can engage and drive from the hip to pull himself over at a horizontal angle. Nice job, John.